pants in front of a Karen just to show how disabled I really am.
Yes.
I mean, wait to find out. Let's wait.
Okay,
Let's wait. He might not be the a-hole.
I just have a thing, like my mom's name is Karen, so the word Karen is a double meaning for me. I just want to put that on the record. Mom, I love you, Karen.
She's a nice Karen, for the record. They do exist.
Few and far between.
So this story happened about 5 years ago, and I still remember all the details like it was yesterday. I, 40 female, have been disabled since birth. Spina bifida to be exact. With this disability, I have issues with walking long distances. I do have a wheelchair and walker to help me get around. But when it comes to grocery stores, I usually like to use the mobility scooters that are available. With that being said, I literally knew that this was happening. I parked in a handicapped section and pulled my walker out and proceeded to walk/waddle my way into the store. As I was walking into the store, this woman was eyeing me up and down and took it upon herself to be the electric scooter police. I was in the process of unplugging the electric scooter and placing my walker into the basket at the front when she came up to me with not even a foot of space between us and started saying how it's pathetic that people act disabled and aren't really disabled. I'm sorry, at that point it's like, what do you think, she just gets a scooter for fun? Honestly, fair. Like, yeah. I kind of wish that I could have one of those scooters just for fun.
It'd be fun to rip around. I would race you in a Walmart or something. That'd be fun. Would you?
I would. You know, I really would.
Should we, next video? Mike and Charlotte, race.
There's no question mine is faster than yours.
Okay, but then we're gonna get a Karen that's like upset by the fact that we're not disabled, and
we can just bring my mom, Karen, who's a nice Karen, and she'll just love it.
Like just battle of the Karens.
Yeah, they'll just even out. It's like
they'll cancel
the Infinity
each other
Stones
out.
of Karens. I wonder if there's like different yeah, anyways, go ahead.
I was like, okay, yeah, it does suck. She smirked at me and said, so you agree that you are just faking it? As I sat down on the scooter, I looked up at her and I said, no ma'am, I'm not faking. She eyed me again, smirking. She then proceeded to get louder, calling me a faker and saying I was capable of walking into the store so I would be able to walk the entire store, which in turn got attention of all the employees nearby. I fail to understand how this is any of her business, but okay.
Just like let her shop in peace, okay?
Literally. What is it to you? Even if she was faking it, what does it matter?
Some people just want to see the world burn.
I lowered my voice and told her no, I can't walk the entire store because I have a weak back and legs. Does she just expect her to be like quadriplegic? You can't be in a wheelchair unless you literally cannot walk at all?
Don't make no sense to me.
It don't make no sense. Ain't no decency left, I'm telling you.
I know, this world is crazy.
The world is as angry as it gets.
The employees at this point walk over and ask what the issue was. The Karen of the story goes on to tell the teenagers who don't get paid enough to deal with the drama her sob story about how I was faking it and that she needed the scooter more than me.
What about this Karen? Has she proven herself that she needs the scooter?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, are you disabled, Karen?
I'm disabled!
You seem to be walking around fine.
In fact, stomping around fine. Looking for justice. Anyways, carry on.
How I was faking it and she needed the scooter more than me, which she never once said to me. Another employee asked me if this was true, and I said no. I was just getting the scooter for myself, and she came over and started talking to me. The lady heard this and started screaming at the top of her lungs that I was just lazy and faking a disability and should be kicked out of the store. At this point, I was fed up and discreetly lifted my pant leg and showed the employee the braces I wore on my legs. She shook her head and turned back to the screaming banshee of a woman.
I love those little details. It feels like I'm there.
I love it. I love the writing.
I can actually hear it.
Yeah. And calmly explained to her that I had every right to use the scooter and let me be on my way. She huffed and puffed for a few more minutes, but clearly realized she wasn't going to get what she wanted, so she turned and walked away. I thanked the employees and started my shopping trip. Halfway through, I was up and out of the scooter reaching for a box of cereal when the screaming banshee came around the corner and started yelling, see? She's faking. She can clearly walk and stand just fine. She's not disabled. I mean, so can the Karen, though.
Yeah, I know, like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's so weird. I rolled my eyes and got back in the scooter and rolled off to the next aisle. This happened continuously throughout my 45-minute shopping trip. The moment I got up to grab something, I could hear her talking to anyone that would listen. My goodness. I was beyond fed up at this point and told the lady to stop harassing me, which in turn grabbed the attention of yet another employee. The employee knew what was happening and helped me escape by keeping the banshee occupied.
We gotta take care of that banshee.
Restrain the banshee.
Banshee.
Ban the banshee. Thank you, by the way, to that man. You were a godsend in that moment. Anyway, I finally finished up my shopping and got in line to pay when who decides to get in line at the next register over next to me? The banshee. Classic banshee.
Such a banshee move.
I can clearly see her and hear her talking about fakers and lazy people who claim to be disabled when they're clearly not. She says all this while gesturing towards me. The cashier just nods and keeps her mouth shut and doesn't comment. By the time I'm checked out, she's gone, and I'm thankful just to be on my way, but of course, that wouldn't be the end of the story. Oh no, we still gotta drop the pants, don't we?
Oh, the plot thickens.